ago, I literally just had a hotel like van like blow endlessly at my vehicle while I'm, sitting at the airport. And with working in law and then also having the experience of different professions, it amazes me how in narcissistic relationships, people will try to act like you're the problem oftentimes in these relationships. And it's like, use your common sense. If you're the one that is seeking out a supply, if you're one that works in a certain profession, you'll try to say all the time that you didn't like go through extreme measures to like stalk someone or let them go. It's like you have access to look at someone's whereabouts. You have access to look at, what someone's into. So when the person realizes that, hey, this doesn't work for me, none of my interests of my heart are being tended to, and the best thing for me to do is walk away, it is going to make it seem like you have a gun and you pulled it out and shot them point blank with it. And that's often in these relationships. So noticing that I had done everything that I was supposed to is all I can do. The people that get mad because they had some other interest is not something that I'm able to do. I am so grateful to some of the people that I have listened to on the YouTube community channel, and I took a break from social media due to this. And often they try to use black people against black people, and that does work, but a lot of the black people that have been tending to helping these people, they get the ass end of the stick with all of this, because like I said, if you're wealthy, you have access to be able to see if someone has went to a hotel, their check-in, check-out. Then if someone has purchased, a car or something, you're able to see who they bought the car from, literally look into the creditor, blah, blah, blah. Then if you work at a hospital, you're able to see if someone was admitted into the hospital, yada, yada, yada. Same thing with jail bookings. You're able to see that. So if someone has a family and they're not all the way, as reputable as someone else, I have to find a way to literally find balance within that and maintain my self-care. And it really pisses narcissistic people off, and it's crazy that wealthy people get pissed off as well during this time. And it's like, okay, I didn't know how far you thought you were going to like go with everything that you had intended to do, because first of all, you didn't really act on anything that you're supposed to, and then you have to make it seem like someone's the bad person. No, it just didn't work out. And so to have my best interest at heart and to still maintain my integrity, I have to separate myself. I have to separate myself. It doesn't matter the children involved. It doesn't matter the assumed job or, initiative that was being taken on, because this stuff weighs on you. And if you have people that don't understand that it doesn't matter the age, if I'm the youngest in my family and I'm saying that I have the experience here and now to keep myself safe without the havoc, it's just a better way. Because a lot of the times with anxiety and things like that, I'm feeding off of the environments that pose all of these anxieties. I just saw this dude that looked like he like the Sandy Hook shooter. Anyhow, it's really bad to not have any other interests in life, and it's really bad with people that don't have boundaries, especially in times of adversity, because you aren't going to be able to know everything anyhow. So a lot of people, like even in investigations, they try to turn people and their families against each other to get the outcome. And it's like, you have to rewrite your entire framework of what you're doing anyhow. You can't tend to trauma and all of it all at once. And so a lot of people, I've been traveling around, for work and things like that. However, if you're interested in working in a certain sector, work in that sector, but don't try to make it all go together. And so as an adult now, people are trying to, make it seem like I'm supposed to do the service work of like God and Jesus, and I can do servant work for sure. However, what I can't do is, if I say I don't want to be around children, I don't have to be around children. If I say that legally you weren't taking care of your own responsibilities, that's not something to add to my budget to save up for children that are not responsibly mine. That's not my job. But all in all, it's really like, it really doesn't even matter what someone's perceived age, gender, profession is. A lot of people have to get right with themselves, and that's why I say that I don't recommend support groups, because if they're not able to relate to you in your experience, you could literally tell your entire story and they are just there to use that against you. And so that's why I'm really big on no contact. So, but yeah, I'm just like sitting here now. I'm driving around trying to find the person that I'm supposed to pick up from the airport. But it's just like this revelation that I could have read as many books as I wanted to. I could have changed everything about myself. It was only to, their benefit and everything like that. And so I wouldn't ever